Welcome to a video demonstration of our Comp 103P Applied Software Development Project titled Labeling Videos. This project is a submission of Team 11 with Tiernan Watson as team leader, as well as Wiryawan Mehanda and Stanley Mwangi as members. Our client for this project is Mr. Joseph Anthony Connor, an associate of the NHS who specializes in technology and machine learning. Mental health problems affect just over 1 out of every 6 adults in the UK. The National Health Service, or the NHS, aims to provide care to as many mental illness patients as possible. Unfortunately, these patients are often faced with common social barriers which often discourage them from seeking treatment, such as the negative stigma around mental illness and the ineffective triaging of illnesses. This is further made difficult as mental illness patients often find it challenging to communicate sincere emotions to their clinicians, let alone their abnormalities and symptoms. Traditionally, triaging a mental illness patient relies on having them routinely seeing a clinician around once a week. This approach makes it difficult to provide appropriate care, as the emotional state of a patient during the visit can be much better than during their normal routine. To solve this problem, our client, Joseph Connor, proposes a long-term solution: to provide patients with a software that can accurately read their emotional state based solely on their facial expression. Such a program would need to be trained using machine learning, requiring many datasets of facial images paired with labels that indicate what emotion is shown in the images. This solution seems feasible. One obstacle remains. There are currently very few datasets of facial images and emotion labels that can be used for machine learning purposes. More problematically, there currently isn't an easy way to produce large amounts of such datasets. Thus, the goal of this project is to produce a mobile application that is able to output a series of datasets of facial images and emotion labels. The task is to develop a mobile application that can record a video of a human face and allow a user, typically a clinician, to tag the start time and end time of emotions shown in a video based on one of 6 categories: happiness, sadness, anger, fear, disgust, or surprise. The application should then be able to export videos and tag data as datasets to an Azure database that is also accessible by the client. These datasets will be used by the NHS to develop their emotion recognizing machine learning algorithm. The following table shows our most core requirements. Our mobile application must be able to capture video frame data within the application itself, to have a method to annotate video data with tags which can be categorized into 6 classes of emotions as previously mentioned, and to be able to output video and tag datasets in an easy-to-use format that is machine learning ready. There are also should-have requirements that is ideal to have in our mobile application, such as the ability to edit existing emotion tags, having a usable user interface that enables the user to view finished data tags, the ability to export the data into an online database that is accessible by the client, and a username and password login system for the application. This is the login screen of our application. You can use it to register a new user using a unique username and password, which will be stored in our database. Afterwards, you can use it to log in. This will take you to the video list activity, where you will see a list of videos that you have recorded. However, we have to make a new video for now. Click Add Resources and make a new video. Name it and start recording. This will open up the camera of your phone, where you will be recording the video that you will be tagging with emotions later. Once you finish your recording, there will be a small period of loading time and you will be taken to the video tagging activity. To begin tagging a video, you have to find an emotion that is shown in the video. Let's say that I think happiness starts here in the person's face. I can pause the video, choose tag emotion, and choose the emotion happy. and I decide when the emotion ends. Once I found it, I can make some adjustments and end that emotion. You can see that a visual marking appears on the screen, indicating that a tag has been successfully made. I can do this for multiple emotions. Let's say I made more for anger, surprise, and one more instance of happiness. The result will be what you see on the screen right now. Once a tag has been made, it can still be edited further. Press Edit Tag and choose the emotion that you want to edit. You can make your choice by using the spinner or simply tapping on the markings that is located below the seek bar. Once you made your choice, press the Change button. Here there's two stages. First, you can choose whether or not you want to change the starting position of the emotion. Afterwards, you choose whether or not you want to change the ending time of that emotion. This will dynamically change the appearance of the marking and the content of the spinner. If you want to remove a tag altogether, simply choose a tag option and press Remove. This will cause the tag to disappear from below the seek bar and from the list depicted in the spinner. Once finished, the video and the tag data will be stored in an online Azure database, which is also accessible by our client.